Hello, gentlemen. Welcome here to Canfield High School tonight as we have an epic matchup between the West Branch Warriors and the Canfield Lady Cardinals. Both teams come to the game with only one loss. As you see here on your screen, they're getting the starting lineups for West Branch. We'll get to the starting lineups in a moment. West Branch comes into the game, already have clinched the Eastern Buckeye regular season conference title with a 16-1 and 10-0 conference record. The Warriors are on a 10-game winning streak, last beating Salem on the 29th of January. 36-32. Canfield comes in 18-1 and 6-0 in the All-American play conference, beating their 224 arch rivals Boardman, leading their 224 rivals Boardman by 3 games. Colors have won 4 in a row, last beating Howland on the 29th of January, 42-37. Last year, West Branch went 23-3 and 10-0 in conference. Canfield went 17-9, 4-4 conference. Last year, these two teams played at West Branch and Canfield won 36-34. Starting lineups for both teams. First, we'll start off with the visiting West Branch Warriors. They're led by head coach Walter Shields. Ellie Tucker will start. Dan Albanese will start. Presley Igley will start. Carter Shepard will start. And Tally Muniz will start. And for the Canfield Cardinals, they're led by Coach Matt Reel, Maria Kading, Sophia Castronova, Jenna Treveri, Carly Fleming, and Aline Barricat will start as we are about to get underway here at Canfield High School. First, let's take a 15-second timeout, and we'll be back with all the action. All right, we're back here. We're about to get underway here at Canfield High School here at John Collar Court here in Canfield, Ohio. It's the Cardinals and the Warriors doing what should be an epic matchup. Both teams only losing 1 game. West Branch, like I said, already have clinched the conference in the regular season in the Eastern Buckeye. And Canfield has a big lead on Boardman. And West Branch will control the tip. It's in the hands of Ellie Tucker. We're going to swing it around the 3-point arc. Now it's in the hands of Tally Muniz, who passes it out, swings it around now. Back to Tucker. Drive in, back out. That was Igley, and the ball's on the ground, and they're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow faces Canfield. So Canfield will get their first possession here in the first quarter, just about 30 seconds past and play. The inbound pass for the Cardinals. That's Taveri. She drives all the way up the floor, gets fouled as she went to the bucket, and we'll have some foul shots here for the Cardinals. Presley Igley gets called for her first foul. Jenna Taveri, the junior, 5'7", gets the first one to fall, and it's 1-0 Canfield. Looking for the second to make it 2-0. Puts it up with the left hand. And it rims out, and the rebound will go to Muniz, and here comes West Branch. Tucker brings it up. Pass it over. They go around the perimeter and the arc. Back and forth they go. And it's Audrey Eaton. Eaton picked up her dribble. She'll give it back to Tucker. Back to Eaton, who drives in, loses the basketball. It's on the ground, but we're going to get a foul, and it's going to be on Canfield. Aline Bearcat gets called for the foul, and that's the first foul on Canfield. Inbound pass. Tapped out of bounds by Canfield, so we'll stay with West Branch. 7:04 to play here in the first quarter as we're underway. And it's an epic battle. Long pass into Tucker. Igley. Back to Igley now from Tucker. Igley looks to set the offense. She'll pass it over to Eaton. Eaton slows it down. Back over to Tucker. 6:47 to play in the first quarter. Inside now. Back out. Swinging around the arc again. This time bounce pass inside. To Shepard. Now at the Tucker. Tucker passes it back out. Igley drives in. Puts it up with the right hand. Can't get the fall. The rebound will go to Taveri of the Cardinals. Now to one of the seniors, Kading can't get the fall. It is senior night here at Canfield High School. Kading and Aline Bearcat were recognized before the game. Even they also recognized the two seniors on West Branch. And it's stolen by Canfield. Back out. Drive in, laid up with the left hand, and Taveri's foul, and she'll go back to the foul line as it's 1-0 Canfield, so she'll look to make it 3-0 with the foul shots. Presley Eagley gets called for her second foul already in the game. She's going to take a seat. And Taveri missed them both. Rebound goes to Casanova. Casanova now will pass it over to Fleming. Swinging around the arc. Drive in Taveri. Picked up a dribble. Three's put up by Canfield. And it's missed by Bearcat. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. That's Eaton who brings it up now. Allie Carnegie is in the game now. She drives and puts it up right in the game. And 2 points. West Branch takes a 2-1 lead. As right off the bench, first 2 points for West Branch. 5:15 to play in the quarter. Canfield gets through the press of West Branch. Inside the Bearcat, lays it up with the left hand high off the glass, and she gets it to go, and it's Canfield retakes the lead by 1, and Bearcat on senior night gets her first 2 points. Swinging around. Oh, bounces right open, and it's missed by Casanova, and here comes Canfield across the other way. Saved, goes out of bounds right into the crowd, so back to West Branch. Haley V. Burton checks in. And Maddie Hawk, one of the seniors on West Branch, checks in. Hawk inbounds it. She gives it to Carnegie. Carnegie's back to Hawk. Back to Carnegie. Back and forth they go between the wings. Swinging it around. Eaton, back and forth they go around the perimeter. 4:22 to go here in the first quarter. Inside, pass mishandled, but it's corralled by V. Burton. Three's put up. Flash! Aubrey Eaton knocks down a triple, and it's 5-3 West Branch. First 3 points for Burton. Eaton who knocked down the triple. Taveri puts up a 3, gets her own, and we're tied. That was actually Sophia Castronova, and we're 6-5 as Canfield takes the lead on the triple. First 3 points for Sophia. Bounce inside, it's off the foot of Maria Kading. Monia Janikie's into the game now for the Cardinals. 5-foot junior. Cross to the corner, three's put up by West Branch, and it's missed by Hawk, and here comes Canfield. They bring it back up the floor. They're going to slow down the pace. Corner, Bearcat thought about a 3. She'll pass it back off. Taveri. Shot put up, missed. Rebound goes to Taveri. Taveri passes back out. Over to Castrona. Taveri puts up a 3, can't get the fall on the rebound. Goes to Eaton. Actually, that is Carnegie who grabbed the rebound. Carnegie calls out the offense. Inside, put up, banks it, hit home. Does Muniz, Tally Muniz makes it a 7-6 West Branch lead. West Branch goes with his own defense. Taveri brings it up. Round 3 from the corner. Missed by Carly Fleming. And here comes West Branch. 2:29 to play here in the first quarter. In a battle between two teams that only lost one game. Swinging around. V. Burton. She'll pass it. Back to V. Burton. Back out to the top. And West Branch will set the offense to Carnegie. Pass inside from the elbow. It's missed by V. Burton. And Canfield comes up the court their way now. Passing around, a minute 57 to play in the quarter. Shot put up, and that was missed by Janany. And here comes West Branch now, 7-6. Carnegie gives it to Eaton. Back and forth they go again around the three-point arc. Back to Carnegie. He looks to drive and nil. Picked up a dribble. Inside, wide open, but the layup is missed by Van Burton. And here comes Canfield. And Castronova. Bringing it around the corner. Three's put up. And that one's missed by Fleming. And West Branch brings it back up. A minute 9 to play in the quarter. It's 7-6 West Branch. Carnegie inside, put up, missed, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with West Branch, as that was Tally Muniz. All kinds of substitutions for Canfield. Avrilla comes in. Bearcat checks back in. Inside, and we're going to have a travel call on Ellie Tucker of West Branch, and it goes back to Canfield. Kading is back in the ball game now. She gives it from Janany. Swings it around the perimeter. Avrilla. Three's put up. Off the side of the rim by Cannon. Janany. Now that goes Canfield again around the perimeter. Corner. Bearcat. She drives in. Makes a spin move. Back out. Bat out of bounds. It'll stay with Canfield. As Presley Higley knocked it out of bounds. Presley will take a seat. Carter Shepard checks back in. Janany. Now the Kading. Swinging back and forth. Back to the Santa Maria Coding. Drive in, bounce. Three put up in the wing. Flash! Sophia Casanova knocks down the triple, and at the buzzer, it is 9-7, and at the end of one here in Canfield. In this battle with teams of one loss apiece, Canfield will go into the second quarter up 9-7. You're watching YSNLive.com. I'm DK Cottrell. Welcome back here into Canfield High School. I'm DK Cottrell here on YSNLive.com as we have the battle between the Canfield Cardinals and the West Branch Warriors. Canfield leads by 2. West Branch has already clinched the Eastern Buckeye Conference regular season title, and Canfield leads Boardman in the All-American Conference by 3 games. West Branch will start here with Allie Tucker. Back and forth they go as Canfield's in his own defense. To the corner to Maddie Hawk. Tucker back and forth. Tucker goes inside to Muniz. Ball's on the ground. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with West Branch. It went off a Canfield player's foot. West Branch inbounded. Tucker to Eaton. Now to Hawk, back to Eaton, back to Tucker. Eaton in the corner. Finally, one dribble, picked it up. Inside to Shepard. Shepard passes it back out. And they're going to call Maddie Hawk for a walk. And back to Canfield. They'll get their first possession here in the second quarter. Fleming inbounds it to Taveri. They swing it around, now does Canfield. Taveri again. Drive in. Bearcat puts up a triple. Off the side of the rim, and the rebound's going to go to Canfield. And Jenna Havrola, who's in the game, and we have a whistle. Audrey Eaton gets called for the foul. That'll be her first, and the first on West Branch here in the quarter. Inbound pass to Bearcat. Out to Fleming. Fleming passes it out. Three put up by Castronova. Excuse me, that was Mahoning. And this one's put up by West Branch, and that one's splashed home by Maddie Hawk. And it's a 1-point lead now for West Branch. And this one's put up now from the wing for Canfield. That one was missed by Fleming. And West Branch will bring it back up. Tucker. To Eaton. Eaton resets the offense, and she will give it to Hawk. Back and forth they go. Back to Tucker. 5:52 to play till halftime. And it's going to be stolen by Bearcat. Here comes Canfield. Drive in. That one's rejected by Ari Heaton. As Jenna Triveri tried to go to the hole and it was rejected. She has the basketball now. Bearcat. Triveri looks to drive in. Lays it up with the right hand and gets the friendly roll, and Canfield's up by one. And we have a timeout taken by Coach DeShield and West Branch, which means we'll take a timeout. 5:23 to play till halftime. Canfield leads 11. We're back here on YSN Live. I'm DK Coxell here at Canfield High School as we have the Canfield Lady Cardinals taking on the West Branch Lady Warriors, and it's 11-10 Canfield. 5:22 to go until halftime. As West Branch starts out of the timeout with the basketball, it's in the hands of Tucker. Tucker will pass it to Eaton. Eaton gives it back to Carnegie. Back and forth they go. Carnegie back to Eaton. Back to Carnegie. Less than 5 to play now. Shots put up, and it's missed by Tucker. Just couldn't get the friendly roll. Triveri brings it up for Canfield. Brings it around now. Bearcat in the left corner. Triveri. Bearcat now goes inside. Back out. Triveri drives in from the foul line. Gets the floater. Can't get the fall on the rebound. Goes to Muniz. And here comes West Branch. 4.5 to play in the quarter. To Eaton. Back and forth they go. Carnegie now. Back to Tucker. Back to Carnegie. Inside to Eaton. He brings it back out. 4 minutes to play. Carnegie spin move. Back out. Oh, it's going to be stolen. Slapped out of the hands, but Carnegie will remain possession. And back to Tucker now. Inside. And this one's going to be stolen by Triveri and the Cardinals. They come up the other way. 3:44 to play. Drive in. Puts up and gets the friendly bounce to Sophia Castronova. And it's 13-10. And we have an officials timeout on the floor. All right, that's all taken care of. CC McElroy, the junior, comes in for Canfield. And West Branch will start with the basketball out of the timeout. It's given to Carnegie. Around Carnegie to the corner. The shot's put up mid-range and it's missed by Eaton, and the rebound goes to the Cardinals. They bring it back up their side of the floor. They reset the offense. Casanova, back and forth they go. Across, spin move, bounce pass back out to Casanova. That one's put up. That was missed by Triveri. And out of bounds back to West Branch. Janany comes back in for Canfield. All right, West Branch will inbound it from the far sideline. Carnegie back and forth. Close one over and back, but wasn't quite across the midcourt stripe yet. West Branch sets the offense to Eaton. Back to Carnegie. 2:30 to play. Carnegie drives in. Corner now. This is to Haley Van Burton. Back around. 2:20 to play in the game. The quarter. The half. Back and forth. Van Burton. Bounce pass inside. Put up and in. Beautiful pass to Maddie Hawk. And it's 13-12 Canfield as Maddie Hawk gets her first, well, points 4 and 5 on the corner for Canfield. That was missed by Fleming, and West Branch will bring it back up. Canfield leads by 1, less than 2 minutes till halftime. Carnegie over, 3 put up from the wing. That was missed by Maddie Hawk. And back to Canfield. 1:40. McElroy checks back in. Triveri takes a seat for Canfield. Janany brings it up. Don't pass it to Fleming. Back and forth. Now to Bearcat left. McElroy. 3 put up. That one's missed by Casanova. And we have a foul on the floor, and it'll be on West Branch. Maddie Hawk gets called for the foul. 1:15 to play. Aubrey Eaton checks back in. And Allie Carnegie will take a seat. Canfield swings it around down the perimeter. Fleming. Kennedy goes to the left. Goes inside. Stolen by West Branch. As Van Burton picked up her dribble, she'll pass it to Tucker. 50 seconds to play in the half. Now to Eaton. Eaton resets the offense. He'll pass it over to Hawk. Hawk gives it back to Eaton. 40 seconds to play. Back and forth they go. Back and forth they go. They can't get inside with the zone defense by Canfield. Inside now. Bounce pass inside. Drive in. Put up. Missed by Allie Van Burton. Here comes Canfield. Drive in. Fleming. Pass it to Janany, and she misses it. So back comes West Branch. 14 seconds to play. Coach DeShield says, look at the clock. Trying to make a play for the final shot. And they can convert. They'll take the lead into halftime. 3 seconds. Tucker. Shot put up at the buzzer. And it won't fall for Maddie Hawk. So at the end of 2, he and Canfield. Canfield leads West Branch 13-12. You're watching Your Sports Network. We will be back with the third quarter. First, we have some messages from our friends that help keep YSN on. Welcome back here to Canfield High School. I'm DK Cottle here on YSNLive.com. As we have a battle between 2 teams, only with 1 loss apiece. It's 13-12 Canfield as they lead West Branch. West Branch has already clinched the Eastern Buckeye Conference, and Canfield has a 3-game lead on the Spartans of Boardman. They're a 224 rival. Canfield started out as they swinging around the 3-point arc. Back and forth they go. Fleming now. Back to Triveri. They're swinging around. Three's put up. And that's off the front of the rim by Mary Kading. Oh, bad pass. As Shepard wasn't looking, here comes Canfield. And Kading's foul. She will go to the foul stripe. She's looking for her first points here on senior night. She's one of two seniors on the team that were recognized before the game started. That's the second foul on Eaton of West Branch. And it's 14-12 now, Canfield, and that's the first point for the senior team. And West Branch will inbound it. Both foul shots were knocked down. Stolen immediately by Canfield, so good defense here. And they're going to swing it around. It's in the hands of Triveri. Triveri drives in, takes the left hand. Can't get the ball. Rebound goes to Carter Shepard. Around to Tucker. Tucker starts the dribble now, and she goes to her left. Picked up her dribble. She goes inside to Muniz. Muniz looks to drive in. Spin move, puts up the right hand. She's fouled, and she will go to the foul stripe. Look at Eileen Bearcat gets called for the foul, her second. And they called it on the floor. Okay, it's a on the floor foul. From the inbound pass. Goes to Higley. Higley gets it back. She'll give it back to Eaton. 6:40 to play here in the third quarter. Bringing around Tucker. Back and forth. Canfield zone defense giving West Branch a hard time to get through into the paint. 15-12. We have a low scoring game. Pass it around now. Look to drive in. Bounce pass out of bounds. It goes off West Branch. It went off Eaton, so back to Canfield. 6:17 to play. Triveri. Gives it to Fleming. He gives it right back to Triveri. Canfield slows down the pace of the game slightly. Over to Fleming. Kading. Inside now. Ball's on the ground, saved by Fleming. Swinging around, out to Bearcat. Back and forth goes the Cardinals. The corner, Bearcat. Out to Kading. Three's put up off the front of the rim by Sophia Castronova, and here comes West Branch. 15-12. Eaton looks to drive in. She'll go back to her right. Gives it back to Igling. Inside, shot put up from the foul line. Splash! And Tally Muniz knocks down the deuce, and it's a 1-point Canfield lead. That's her first 2 points of the game. Canfield goes around the perimeter again. Triveri, three, splash! And it's 18-14 as Canfield leads by 4, the biggest lead of the night, as we've been trading 1-point leads throughout the first 2 quarters. 4:50 to play. Eaton over to Tucker. Tucker goes inside, but it's going to be stolen by Canfield. And Castronova. Drive in with the right hand. It goes for Fleming. And it's 20-14, and we have a timeout taken by West Branch. It will be a 30-second timeout, which means we're going to take a 30-second timeout. You are watching. And welcome back inside to Canfield High School. I'm DK Koffel here on North Sports Network. It's 20-14 Canfield in the battle of the teams of one loss apiece as Canfield goes their press defense. West Branch looks to get through it. A long pass to Maddie Hawk, and she can't handle it. It goes out of bounds, and instead go back to Canfield. 4.5 to play here in the third quarter. Triveri. Inbound it to Fleming, who gave it right back to her. Triberry calls out the play. She'll pass it over to Maria Kading. Three's put up. Splash! And it's 23-14. Canfield leads by 9. And that's 5 points now for the senior. Pass inside to Nunez, and we have a whistle. It'll be on the floor. It's going to be on Canfield. Aline Bearcat gets called for her third foul, so she's going to take a seat. And Zizi Muckleroy checks in, the junior. Lori Noah, Janity comes in, and this inbound pass shot put up, and it doesn't get the friendly rule. Free Burton, back out, 3 put up. Bam! And they're going to call that a triple. Her foot was close to the line. As Presley gets it. It's 23-17 now. The West Branch fans, I'm in the middle of get into it, calling out defense. To Muckleroy. Now to Castronova. Back around. Triberry. She drives in, puts it up with the left hand, can't get the fall. Rebound. Goes to Eaton. Now, right back to Triberry. Can't get the putback to go, and now here comes West Branch. Rebound went to Maddie Hawk. Allie Carnegie brings it up. She calls out the play. She passes it to her left over to Eaton. Eaton gives it right back to her. As a zone defense again, giving West Branch problems, but they get through it this time. Put up from the block in the friendly bounds for Hallie Van Burton. Makes it 23-19. 25-17. I hit the wrong scoreboard earlier. That is my fault. That's 3. He's put by Triberry. She splashes it home, and it's 28-17 now. And we have a timeout. The score is actually wrong, so. It is 26-19. So I had the score right on my end. The scoreboard in the building was wrong. And we're fixed it now, so it's 26-19. All right, West Branch will inbound it. Oh, bad pass on the ground, picked up by West Branch, put up. And he can't get the fall. Good. Be Burton. We have a whistle that's going to go back to Canfield. Hallie Van Burton gets called for the foul. It'll be her first. Triberry inbounds it to Janany. Right back to Triberry. Janany looks to go inside. She'll pass it to Fleming. Swinging it around. Picked up her dribble to Muckleroy. Back and forth. Janany looks to drive it. Now she goes around the three-point arc. Back to Muckleroy. 1:44 to play in the third quarter. Muckleroy. Pass inside to Triberry. Spin move. Back out to Janany. Around, minute 28 to play. Ball's on the ground, picked up and saved by Jenna Havroa. And we have a travel, and it's going to go back to West Branch. 26-19. Substitutions here for Canfield. Back and forth. Coming around to the corner. Eaton drives in. Bounce underneath, puts it up. And Van Burton gets the triple, the deuce to fall. It's 26-21. It is 26-21 the score. So the scoreboard as you can see on your screen, says 26-19. It is 26-21. All right, we're back and everything's fixed now. Swinging around, it's going to be stolen by Kading. She puts it up with the right hand, gets the friendly bounce, and it's 28-21. 7 points now for the senior. The Warriors try to get to that press. They do. Van Burton drives in. Can't get the layup to fall. It's Allie V. Burton, and here comes Canfield. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Swinging around. Oh, bad pass out of bounds. It's going to be saved. And it's messed around in that. Swinging around out of the corner. As the ball is over the place. On the ground, out of bounds. It's going to stay with Canfield. It was smacked out of bounds by West Branch. 8.9 seconds to go. Bearcat checks back in. Janoni checks back in. And the inbound pass will go to Maria Kading. 5 seconds back out of bounds. With 5 seconds exactly to play in the quarter. Each team has 4 timeouts if needed. 28-21. Pass, Janoni back over. Triveri puts it up, can't get the fall. Long court pass will not go in. And at the end of 3 here in Canfield, it's Canfield 28 and West Branch 21. You are watching YSNLive.com. I'm DK Cox. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action. And welcome back here for the start of the fourth quarter between Canfield and West Branch. Inbound pass goes to Tucker. She'll give it to Eaton as West Branch is down by 7. In this battle between 2 teams that are clearly on their way to the state playoffs. Both teams only lost 1 game on the season. Bounce pass inside to V. Burton. Now to Eaton. Eaton drives in, bats it out. And there's going to be, she's called for a walk. So back to Canfield. 7:38 to play in the game. Inbound pass to Fleming. Right back to Triveri. And around. Branch is in a zone defense. Driving by Fleming. He gives it back out to Kading. Inside now. And we're going to have a whistle as Sophia Castronova's fouled. And that's called on Presley Igley, the senior 5'5" guard. That'll be her 3rd. Inbound pass swinging around. Triveri, triple from the wing. Can't get the fall. Oh. And the rebound, this one's put up. And bam! Sophia Castronova knocks down the triple. It's 31-21. It's now a 10-point game. That's 11 points for Sophia. A bad pass out of bounds. It goes back to Canfield as that press defense is giving West Branch all kinds of trouble. 6:48 to play. 10-point lead for Canfield. And we have a timeout taken by West Branch, which means we're going to take a timeout. Canfield leads by 10 in the battle. And we are back here at Canfield High School between West Branch and Canfield. Canfield leads 31-21. As Jenna Triveri brings it up. Passing around the corner. Triveri again. Now to Bearcat. Bearcat to Castronova. Bounce pass inside to Fleming. Fleming takes it back out. Swinging it around again. The perimeter does. Bearcat thought about a 3. 3's put up, and it's missed. Rebound will stay with Canfield. Castronova. That one's made. And it's 34-31. That's 10 points now for Maria, the senior. And West Branch can get across midcourt. It's stolen by Triveri. Bounce pass to Fleming. And swinging around, they'll slow down the pace. 5:50 to play in the ball game. Tri-Berry drives in now. Back out. Three's put by Bearcat, and she can't get the fall. Rebound goes to Eaton and West Branch. 5.5 to go. Eaton brings it up. Picked up her dribble. She gives it to Tucker. Tucker now looks to drive in from the elbow. Can't get the fall. Gets it to go. Ellie Tucker gets the friendly bounce, and it's 34-23. Tri-Berry brings it up. Here comes Canfield. Fleming looks to drive in. She puts up the right hand, out of bounds, and it goes off Canfield. Go back to West Branch. Allie V. Burton checks back in. And Allie Carnegie checks back in for West Branch. 4:54 to play here in the quarter. Carly Fleming had to tie her sneaker up. West Branch has 3 timeouts. Canfield has 4 in the final 5 minutes to play. Here comes West Branch. They bring it up. V. Burton inside. Back out. Drive in. Layup with the left hand. It doesn't go in for Carnegie. And here comes Canfield. Drive in. Back out. Oh, a bad pass, but it's saved by Janany. And we have a whistle. They're going to call it on Allie V. Burton. Her second. Barry checks back in for Canfield. .4:17 to play. Canfield leads by 11. Janany running around. Now to Tri-Berry, who went to drive in, backs back out. Castronova now. She looks to drive in. Pass to the front, she gets right back to her. Castronova looks to drive in again. Loses the basketball from the ground. Picked up by V. Burton. And here comes West Branch. Deep 3 put up. Splash! Allie Eaton knocks down the triple, makes it 34-26. She has 8 points. Took me a second. Her long hair blocked her number. And we have a timeout on the floor, which means we're going to take a timeout. You're watching YSN Live, Canfield 34. And we are back here at Canfield as they will start here the final 3:25. Tri-Berry with the basketball. Goes left, cuts back. Passes to Jenna Cabrilla, who's in the game. Back to Tri-Berry. Finley picks her ball. It's going to be stolen. No, they're going to call Eaton for a foul behind the back. Hey. That'll be her 3rd foul. And Canfield inbounded from the far sideline. Tri-Berry. Good. Oh, it's going to be stolen by Tucker. Tucker to the basket. Can't hold the dribble, and it's going to be stolen by Havrilla and Canfield as Tucker couldn't quite get to the basket cleanly. Ball's on the ground. And it's picked up finally by West Branch. And timeout West Branch. So good coaching there by Walter Shields. And we will have 2:48 to play. It's 34 Canfield and 26 West Branch. You are watching. And we are back here in Canfield. They lead by 8 as West Branch gets the inbound pass. Tucker. Tucker goes to the corner to Eaton. Eaton's trapped. She gets out of it, brings it back out. It's at the offense to Carnegie. 2.5 to play. Both of these teams, only 1 loss on the season. And we have a jump ball. And the possession arrow faces Canfield. I will say this tonight, the refs seem to let the girls play in this game. And we'll have a jump ball back to Canfield. 34-26. .222. Here comes Triveri. This is Bearcat. Bearcat will pass it out to Castronova. Now to Triveri. Drive in with the left hand. She's fouled and count it. No, she's called for the walk. She's called for a travel. So back to West Branch. Ethan checks back in. Maddie Hawk checks back in. 2:08 to play. As what has been a classic battle here between West Branch and Canfield. Tucker now. She looks to drive in to the block. Picked up a dribble. Trying to find out. She gets to the corner. Hallie Valberton. Pass out of bounds. Off the ref. Back to Canfield. 1:51 to play. Prezi Eagley comes back in. And here's the inbound pass by Canfield. Triveri gives it to Fleming, who brings it up. Back to Triveri. Back and forth, and they're going to get they call it an over and back. So back to West Branch. I think her foot was over the line, and as soon as your foot goes over the midcourt stripe, you're considered a cross. You pass it back, and there's your over and back situation. 1:43 to play. Maddie Hawk will inbound it for the Warriors. She gives it to Tucker. Tucker picks up a dribble. She'll give it to Eaton. Eaton now, 1:32 to play. To Hawk. West Branch needs to get a shot off. Tucker inside, layup and in by Burton. And it's 34-28. 1:17 to play. Canfield gets through the press beautifully. Triveri, 1:11 to play. That's 6 points now for Burton. Underneath the Bearcat, back out. Back over. Three missed, rebound goes to the Burton. And here comes West Branch. Less than a minute to play now, 34-28. West Branch need to get up some quick shots here. And that's a travel on Eaton. And back to Canfield. Sally Muniz will come back in. And timeout West Branch. We have 48.2 seconds to go here in Canfield. Canfield leads 34-28. You are watching. And we're back here for the final 48 seconds. Canfield brings it up. And we're going to get a double dribble by Canfield. And Jenna Triveri gets called for the double dribble. She kind of looks at the ref like, I don't know about that one, man, but he gets the official call, and that's what we're going to call. 43.3. McElroy checks back in for Canfield. She replaces Bearcat. 43.3. Inbound pass. Three put up. Off the back of the rim by Maddie Hawk. Rebound goes to Canfield, and we have a push. And it's going to be on. And they're going to call that one on Muniz of West Branch, her first. And Canfield will inbound it. Into Triveri. To McElroy. Get through it. 29. West Branch needs to make a foul. And we have a jump ball, and that faces West Branch, so that works just as well as a foul. And they'll get the possession back. 26.3 to go in this epic battle between Canfield and West Branch. Tucker goes fast as he gets the inbound pass to the corner. Oh, it's another travel by Eaton. She picked up her. She made a couple of steps before she got the shot off. Attempted to make a shot. 19.9 to go. Canfield takes a full timeout, which means we'll take another break. Canfield 34, West Branch 28. Less than 30 seconds to play. And we are back here at Canfield High School as we have 19.9 seconds to play. Here in the battle between the Canfield Lady Cardinals and the West Branch Lady Warriors. Each team only has one loss on the season. So each team's trying to avoid. And there's a foul by West Branch. And now we'll have some foul shots as that was their 5th of the quarter. And it's Jenna Taveri to the foul line. It's up to first and banks it in. Well, rattles it in, I should say, 35-28. That's 10 points now for Jenna, the junior. She leads the way for Canfield. She's looking for point 12. Off the front of rim, rebound goes to West Branch. They got to go fast, 16 seconds. Hawk brings it up. She'll pass it over to Eaton, and she is fouled by Fleming. Eaton put up the shot. It doesn't count, but it went in. And Havrilla gets called for the infraction. Her first. First on Canfield in the quarter. Eaton. Tucker, 3. Hit it! She hit it! It's 35-31 with 5.7 to go, and we have another break, which means we're going to take another break. Canfield leads 35-31. Welcome back here to Canfield on YSN. I'm DK Cottle. It's 5.7 seconds to play. Canfield leads by 4. They're going to inbound it. And West Branch will foul almost immediately. And they didn't foul. They still have yet to foul. They're going to run the clock out. And that's the final score tonight. It is 35-31. And Canfield avoids losing their second game. But West Branch will fall to 16-2. And Canfield will improve to 19-1. So an epic battle here in Canfield. The final score tonight, Canfield 35, West Branch 31. Coming up next for these teams, Canfield on the 5th will go to Warren Harding in another conference battle. And they've all but wrapped up the All-American regular season. West Branch, like we said earlier, has already wrapped up the regular season Eastern Buckeye Conference. But they will also, they'll play on the 3rd, and they will host New Philadelphia over there at West Branch High School. You have been watching a production of YSNLive.com. I'm DK Cottle. Once again, Canfield 35, West Branch 31. So long, everybody. Thanks for